William Smith and his team of 150 men are working through the night on one of the largest modernisation projects on the London Underground at Elephant and Castle. They've got to finish their night's work before the first train in the morning.
The shift started approximately 6 or 7 minutes ago. You can see we've already started erecting scaffolding all over the station. There are guys, electricians here already, there are tiling guys. We're just starting to mobilise and go to work. This area here, we have the existing tiling that was laid 120 years ago, and we're now replicating this by using modern techniques to do these types of tiles. These are practically mass-produced, but these ones are still handmade in the same factory we did those ones 120 years ago. This is part of 80,000 tiles that have to go on to replicate this heritage feature. It's a very time-consuming process. And pretty much we only have one team who do this. Better skilled, I guess, than regular tile fixers, and these are the guys that we use every single time. What we've got here is a team of guys that are removing church house lighting, which is an old redundant style of lighting. They got much more modern, brighter acoustic lining to the tunnel itself, which incorporates the lighting.
This is just one of the first stations William and his team are modernising and refurbishing. In all, they'll have to work on around 150 stations on the network.
We've got to do this 150 times. It's an absolute nightmare, but it needs to be done. What we've got is this guy here. He's sweeping up because we've been rubbing the plaster on the tunnel lining here. So in an hour or so, the first passenger train will be whistling through here, and we'll all be gone, and no one will even know we'd been here.
William Smith's nocturnal team still have lots of work to do on other platforms at Elephant and Castle. At King's Cross, the morning rush hour commuters pour through temporary entrances. The massive works to upgrade the station are a challenge to both passengers and staff. Customer care assistant Mary Flatt joined London Underground late in life.
Joined when I was an old lady, you see. I'm 63 next month. I reckon I'll stay until I'm 65.
You reckon I'll put up with that?
Yeah, you'll have to.
Oh no, it sounds I'm stuck with it.
Nobody else will, you'll have to.
No.
To give people like her a sense of what's being planned, managers are going to show staff a state-of-the-art computer program revealing the future of King's Cross.
So here we are at the Euston Road entrance of the new Western Ticket Hall, and I'm going to zoom out to put it in context. So there you see the facade of St Pancras. The St Pancras Road is where we are looking at now. So as if I was walking down down the Euston Road going out west, I reach the entrance of the new Western Ticket Hall, and I walk inside. Here I have some wayfinding. I get down to the bottom and around. Here I have the way out to St Pancras Road. I understand that if you go on site now, you can see quite a lot of this work already on site.
This is a security announcement.
Now it's Mary's turn to have a look into the future.
Where are we now, Mary?
I haven't got the vaguest idea.
Really? Do you not recognise
I'm
that?
I'm just acclimatising myself. Just getting used to moving the mouse and just... I'm on the ceiling at the moment.
If you want to move down, just move.
No, I want to go around the corner.
Just move this up a little bit left.
Right.
It's like a bookshop to me.
It's a sandwich bar.
Sandwich bar.
It's a sandwich bar. I thought it's going to be a sandwich bar.
For us, it's a really good presentation of what it will look like when it's actually finished, because we see all the building work going on all the time on the station. We see all the hoardings going up, and you don't know what's happening behind those hoardings, so it's nice to see what the finished product will finally be. When it's done, I think it'll be really, really good compared to what we have now. It's going to be a lot more spacious for the customers. And it's also going to be better for the customers because they're not going to be having to be shunted around from one point to another all the time through hoardings and things.
At Waterloo, it's back to rush hour reality for Jason.
All the trains pulling into here will be absolutely heaving. It's just, and they're probably the most well-behaved customers, believe it or not, in London Underground, the Waterloo and City Line customers.
Unfortunately, not all the passengers Jason has to deal with are like that.
Sort of a punch-up going on the westbound, so I'm just going to go down there, okay?
Westbound Jubilee.
There's been an outbreak of commuter rage between two passengers.
Sorry.
Jason finds that the police are already dealing with the incident.
Well, I hope you can have a look at the videos, because I did nothing else, nothing wrong.
2 policemen turned up and then 5 of them come running down the stairs, so all dealt with.
All dealt with.
All fine, yeah. It was, he pushed me, no, he pushed me.
So we got the ticket off anyway.
You report me, not him.
Thankfully, it appears the incident wasn't serious. But it's indicative of Jason's hands-on approach to his new job.
I like the diversity of my current role. I spend some time in the office, but it enables me to get out and about on the operational railway. So if we do have a fight in a train, or we do have a train stuck in a tunnel and that, it gives me plenty of involvement, plenty of activity, and get your hands dirty. I do like that.
Oliver Green's on the move again, this time on a modern train at the end of the Piccadilly line. He's leading a group of enthusiasts on a tour of 1930s Art Deco stations.
So one of the fascinating things about this stretch of the Piccadilly line is that this whole area is a sort of microcosm of 1930s suburbia, and it has that look about the whole thing.
I like the ripple effect.
It's great, isn't it?
But it's the architecture as far as I'm concerned.
My passion is architecture, but I also grew up as a boy here, and I constantly went to school through this station for many, many years. So this is very much my station.
I've never seen one of these Holden seats which has been vandalised successfully. It'd be virtually impossible to do it, I think. I mean, they're incredibly solid pieces of wood. It's an enamel sign, bronze frame. I mean, the whole thing is very, very solid.
Because I've used the tube ever since I was a child. I love the integrated design of it, and the fact it works.
I'm a Londoner, born and bred. I'm a transport buff, and I'm a retired London Transport senior manager as well. So we've got 3 things that sends me on these trips.
I just love Art Deco. So it reminds me of 1930s personified, these tube stations.
Sadly, the changing face of London and its tube network isn't just one of nostalgia and massive modernisation. The terrorist attack on the tube has thrown the network into a completely new era. Jason Collins' responsibilities at Waterloo and Westminster mean he's at the front line of heightened security measures.
Basically, we're travelling the trains now with the BTP, just assuring the travelling public and that basically we have a presence here, undercover, and obviously high visibility policing as well. It sends a message out to any potential terrorists that we will not be deterred from running a good tube system, and you certainly take a lot to deter Londoners from being committed to this city. There's a huge effort going on here, and we will do our best for Londoners, and as well as concentrating on the very reason why we're here, which is to run a transport network. London Underground's the mother of all the underground railways around the world. What I would like to see London Underground return to is the flagship of the underground railways around the world, and I would like to see that happen certainly within 20 years.
Detective Rush is on the trail of a killer of a bride-to-be in brand new cold case at 10 tonight. And for a lot of laughs and possibly a few tears, join Scylla at 11 for a Christmas countdown of telly's greatest endings.